Okay, today you guys, we are going to be going over the new Rare Beauty line. I'm going to be doing my first impressions on a few products that I got from that line. If you guys haven't heard of the line, it is a line created by Selena Gomez. It is exclusively sold at Sephora. It is vegan, cruelty-free, and they are also donating a portion of all the proceeds, a portion of all their profit. Yeah, a portion of all their profit to helping with mental health, and I think that's super important, especially in our society today that is filled with social media and comparison and all of these things that we really need to just like start focusing back on, like our mental health and making sure that we feel okay and that we feel good and we love ourselves. So we are going to start out with the Rare Beauty Illuminating Base, and this is called Always an Optimist. It is a weightless universal gel primer enriched with ultra fine pearls for a lit from within glow. I love looking lit from within, so let's go, Selena. And we're also going to be starting with the first question on our mental health check. Have I been getting quality sleep with regular bedtimes and getting up times? So the answer to that question is no. No, the answer to that question I would say is a little bit. I have actually been starting to use the Calm app, and I love that app when I go to sleep. I love listening to like science when I go to bed. I know that sounds weird, but if I put on like a documentary that has like a boring voice with it, and if it's about outer space, like bonus points, that's what I like to fall asleep to.
Like one of my favorites is the theory of relativity, and this guy just tells you the story about the theory of relativity in like a really lethargic, monotone voice, and it's so calming. Trust me. Okay,
so you guys, this primer makes my skin feel super smooth. I can also tell that it's a little bit mattifying while staying dewy. Does that make sense? So if you have deeper toned skin, you're gonna want something that has a little bit more of a warm sheen to it. This one is definitely more cool and like silver and like gray versus like sunny and like orangey or like warm tone, if that makes sense. So going in with the foundation. Also, I'm probably caking this on, but like, that's my life. I did not get the Beauty Blender from her line. Honestly, I like saw a couple reviews of people not liking it, and they're people that usually I agree with, so I just decided to skip it. Also, I have a lot of sponges. It definitely has a mattified finish. I'm gonna put a little bit more on my jawline because, girl, I am breaking out so bad. I know part of it is hormonal, but part of it is from wearing my mask all day at work.
And I'm not complaining about masks because I'm like pro mask if it's helping. But dude, this acne down here is real.
This is almost like soft, like powdery soft. It's very like smooth on the skin. Okay, I think I might like it blended out with a brush better than a sponge. So I'm gonna go ahead and do my brows quick, and then I'll come back on and we'll do an eye look and then finish off with a concealer and lips and highlight.
I can't tell if these brows are like too much, but we're going with it.
I'm just gonna take my P. Louise base in Rumor, and we're just gonna put that down for an eyeshadow base. Okay, so I'm laying that down for my base, and then I'm just taking a fluffy brush and blending that out. This one is from Morphe. If you guys like the P. Louise base, can you please tell me why in the comments, like why you like it? I bought like 4 of them. I think I like them. I just like cannot decide. Sometimes I'm like, yes, this is everything. And other days I use it and it gets patchy and I'm like, what's the hype? You know? Okay, it is time for our second question. Have I been isolating myself from others at work, friends, or family? No. I am a pretty loner personality in general. I'm an only child, in case you didn't know. I always like to say I don't act like an only child, but my boyfriend says otherwise. I really do enjoy activities solo. Like, I can really stay in my house for days and days and do stuff like this, like filming, playing with makeup, reading, listening to music, organizing. I just got used to doing stuff alone. That does not mean I like to go to like the movies or out to dinner alone, because I 100% don't like being in public alone. That's awkward for me. Okay, we'll pull this one out, an oldie but a goodie. The Too Faced Peach Palette. If you guys have this, raise your hand. So I am just going to be grabbing Puree, and we're going to go in with that brown first, and I'm just going to be putting that in the crease. Next, we're going to take Bellini, and we're just going to be putting that on the outer corner of the lid. So over that, I'm going to go in with just Peachy. I'm going to be using the pink loose glitter Glamure glitter. So what I'm going to grab is my glitter glue. So I am just taking a little teeny bit of that, squirting it on. Realistically, I'm squirting it on a piece of cardboard. So that's how my life's going over here. And once your brush is loaded, just angle that and stick it right in your inner corner. So as that dries, we're gonna move on to question 3. Do I have more worries or anxiety than usual? Maybe use a scale of 1 to 10. Yes. Like, honestly, like 2020 has been crazy. Like, without having a job for like 2 months, the unknown we still have about everything, COVID, I was sick for a while. Like, yeah, totally have anxiety. Okay, so next we're going to be doing liner. I'm just going to go in and grab Charmed, I'm Sure, which is just like a deep chocolatey brown. I'm grabbing that on a angled brush, and I'm just popping that right on my lash line. And you guys can make this as sharp as you want or as diffused. And we're just gonna angle our wing. We're gonna go back in now with a concealer, and I got the 180 Warm. Question 4. Have I lost interest in activities and pursuits that usually held my attention? I would say yes and no. I think there's a lot of stuff that I love doing that I've like recently maybe put on the back burner, but it's because I'm doing other stuff I like. What's the next one? Have I felt more sad than happy lately? More happy, I think. Number 7. Do you feel that your life is appropriately balanced between work, fun, friends, family, self-care, exercise, and other meaningful pursuits? No. I think I'm going to put a little bit of foundation on in here too, just to kind of blend everything. Okay, so definitely no, but I think that personally, my lines are blurred because most of my hobbies are also my job. So, and I know I need to like be a little bit more clear and like define those two things, but seriously, you guys, like my hobby is this, but also like I get paid to like go do this on other people and do hair and like work on photo shoots. Like that is what I do. So I don't know. I should make time for myself, but I just don't. That is one thing that I do need to work on, and you should too if your answer is the same as mine. You guys, I don't know about this concealer. I am like white right now and like kind of weird yellow. This is all yellow right now for me. It's really pigmented. I think maybe once I put the rest of it on, it'll be fine, but this is pretty intense right now. The next product we are going to be using is the Rare Beauty Liquid Luminizer. Ooh, on my cheeks. Probably a lot. And then I'm just going to go in maybe with, this is a Morphe M529. And we'll just kind of pat that out. Oh yeah, that's really pretty. And since I didn't get the blush from them, this actually can like double as that because it is pretty pink. Oh yeah, that's really pretty. So we're just gonna take a little powder and set everything. So the next question is, do you have trouble concentrating? 100%. 100%. I'm all over the board, especially when I'm on my phone. I'm trying to do like a million things. I'm clicking on apps and all of a sudden I'm in this app and I'm like, why did I even click on this app? I don't even need to be in this app. I'm trying to do something completely different. Does that ever happen to you guys? Hate that. Have you been experiencing significant mood swings, crying, or thoughts of suicide? No. Are you overly fatigued or tired at the end of the day? How about at the end of the week? Yes and yes. I don't know if I would call it extreme fatigue,
but I am tired.
Like sometimes I'll like come home, I like shower, and I'm like, I'm going straight to bed. All right, guys, let's do these lips. So for the lips, I got the color Courage. Okay, so we're going in. Ooh, this is nice. It's like a matte cream, which I love. And I like the flat applicator. That's super nice. You can twist it and use it as a liner almost, like here. You can make a really nice sharp line. And the last question on our mental health check-in list is, has your appetite or eating habits changed in any way recently? I would have to say no. However, if I am like stressed out, like let's say I'm like going through a breakup, or I like something really crazy is going on with like my family, or like really like actually like big like life altering things, I like don't eat because of stress. However, if I'm just like day-to-day stresses, like, oh, work was hard today, or oh my god, like I have 1,000 things to do, or you know, just like daily stressors, then I'm like, treat yourself, get fast food, get ice cream, then I overeat. So it really depends on like the type of stress I'm going through. But I do really try to have a healthy, sorry, I'm looking for my freaking tweezer. I really do try to have a healthy relationship with food. I think that's so important. So I would answer that question with a no. Like, I don't think my eating habits have changed that much, but I do know myself well enough to know if I'm eating because I'm stressed out, and then I like remind myself, hey, hello, take care of your body, take care of your mind. You don't need to eat this entire tub of Ben & Jerry's. Okay. I'm just gonna pop on some lashes. These lashes that I'm using are Christina lashes. I just get these off Amazon. All right, you guys, hopefully you guys went through and answered the questions with me, or at least like did a little mental check with yourself while I went through the questions. The foundation definitely has a powder finish, medium coverage, which I do like. I just don't know if it's my fave. I think I have to wear it for a few hours and see how I feel. The primer, definitely a hydrating primer, has a little bit of a dewy finish to it, and so I do also really like that. I think my least favorite thing is probably the concealer. The concealer has the same finish as the foundation, which is more of a powder finish. And like, I don't necessarily love a powder finish under my eyes. So I think that would be my least favorite out of all the products. But overall, like I said, 7 out of 10. I do really like the products so far. And I probably will buy more from this brand when they come out with more products. I really enjoy that they have a focus on mental health and that they're going to be giving back into the community. I think that was a really smart move on Selena Gomez's part. I think my favorite product so far is going to be the liquid highlight. I feel like I'm such a fan of liquid highlight all the time. Again, Color and Transcend. I would 100% recommend that product out of any of them. That is it for my first impressions of Rare Beauty. I hope you guys enjoyed it, and don't forget to like and subscribe, and I'll see you on the next one. Bye!